Good evening, Los Angeles. Manifold here. I hope everybody is having a phenomenal day today. We are back on some Call of Duty Zombies for Black Ops 6, talking about some more Gobblegums here. We are moving on to the Legendary or the Orange pack today. Talking about the best Gobblegum to use, as well as ones that you should probably be avoiding. Now, in this pack, I feel like this pack is very player dependent, so I'm going to be using just, my example of what I believe the best ones are in this case. So, in my opinion, best Gobblegum in this pack, Idolize. Idolize, very good. Ignores all players, stands still, gives you time to pick players up. Get out of very sticky situations. I know players have been using this for like God mode glitches. I've never used this for God mode glitch, but I still do enjoy Idolize the most out of this pack, and I feel like it helps in solo and in co-op as well. Next one up on this list is going to be On the House. Spawns a random perk. Not really much more to say about that. Free perk. Lets you either finish off your perks or get a nice perk early on, especially on like Liberty Falls. If you can get Deadshot, on Liberty Falls before Wonderfish spawns at round 25, I feel like that would be fantastic. Lets you get those critical kills, that extra damage very early on and throughout the game until Wonderfish does spawn. Now, next Gobblegum I feel like in this pack for me would be Wall Power. I don't buy a lot of guns off the wall. The main gun I only buy off the wall, of course, is the GS45. So it turns it into Sally and Forge for free. That's the only really reason I find myself using this Gobblegum. I don't think I've really bought any other guns off the wall, with loadouts being a thing in the game. I don't really find myself buying wall weapons. I usually am either hitting the box or just sticking with my single gun to get it leveled up, or to get all my critical kills or elite kills or whatever, special kills. So that is that for Wall Power. Next one I feel like would be Crate Power. If you're hitting the box for another gun to either complete a Campbell challenge or just to get a different gun, Crate Power is going to pull and pack a bunch of the next gun you get from the mystery box. So it could be the ray gun, the jet gun, gives you that extra damage, or just any other gun, saves you that 5,000 points, lets you to be able to have that damage early on, especially if you get the Crate Power early on as your Gobblegum and can find the box. Liberty Falls, this gum goes hard because the box can spawn one door away from you, so you open one door and you have the mystery box right there. Gets you a free pack-a-punch weapon by round 3, maybe even round 2, so very useful. Next Gobblegum, of course, is gonna also be whether you play in solo or in co-op, but of course Phoenix Up. Phoenix Up is a Gobblegum they thankfully did not change. Revives all your teammates, they keep all your perks. Not much more to say about that. Saves you a ton of points, especially for your teammates. Lets the just pick them up all for free, especially if all 3 of your teammates are down very far away, especially in the boss fight. Pop that Phoenix Up, get them all up. Perfect gum to use in co-op and in boss fights. Next one, of course, second to last one, Immolation. I don't find myself using Immolation a lot, like I said, unless I'm going for the Terminus Easter egg, where you have to get the Beam Smasher or build it. I typically don't build the Beam Smasher because I'm stupid and don't know how to do it, and I've never looked up a YouTube guide on it because I'm ridiculous. But I find myself, of course, trying to use Immolation. Of course, Immolation has been heavily nerfed since Black Ops 3 as well. Used to have 3 uses for the fire sale spawn. Now it's only 1 per gum, so very heavily nerfed. Still very useful if you are going to need to spin the box for a particular weapon for your camo grind, or for a particular wonder weapon as well. Worst one in this case, of course, wall-to-wall clearance. I personally have never used this Gobblegum before. I never even used it before in Black Ops 3, if I remember correctly. Weapon wall buys cost 10 essence. I don't know if this is just pure wall buys, or if this would be ammo as well for a pack-a-punch gun. I'd have to go and take a look at it. Well, I actually don't know if you can even buy ammo from wall weapons anymore because of the ammo caches. You probably can't. So I feel like this Gobblegum is not very useful. Unless a wall weapon is very expensive in the later rounds. Say it's like a legendary ASG or something, and you pop this, buy for 10 essence. But for the later rounds at that point, I mean, essence is so easy to obtain, and you probably already have a ton of essence at that point. So it doesn't really matter if the Gobblegum is worth 10 essence or 5,000 in my eyes, because you're already going to have like, you know, 20, 30k essence. But that's just my opinion. So that is going to be my opinion on the legendary or the orange Gobblegum. Kind of a shorter video, of course. This list is very straightforward. I feel like as we continue on, the clear winners of the Gobblegums become more and more clear, because those are the ones you're going to be using the most, and these are the ones you see in most videos. But yeah, I'll be doing a video on the Ultra Gobblegum soon, and then making an Ultra tier list, combining all of them together, ranking all of the Gobblegums together. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely tune in for that. But thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate the time you guys have given me and all the support on Twitch and the YouTube streams. I hope you all stay hydrated, and I hope you have a phenomenal, phenomenal day. Take care, guys.